Do you want to add automatic scoring to your existing PowerPoint quiz or PowerPoint review? If so, you are in the right place. Hey, it's Jeff with Your Learning Career. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to generate code so that you can add scoring to your PowerPoint presentation. And this can be really, this can be a fun way to add an element of competition. So instead of just, putting a question up and getting the answers, you can keep score and make it more fun, make it more competitive. So let me show you real quick what we're aiming for. So like this is an example. You might have a PowerPoint like this where it's a class review, and let me put it into slideshow. Okay, so we've got a class review. We're going to go play now. And it's what is the only continent that covers all 4 hemispheres? So I ask the question, a team shouts out the answer. I go to the next slide, and there's the answer. So now I'm going to award the team that got it correct some points. So you see I've got my teams, I got my little scoreboard, and I'm going to hit the plus, and look at that. It adds 10 points. Oh, but wait, I messed up. It was actually team 2 that answered. Okay, let me subtract it from there, and I'll add the 10 points over there. Great. And if I also, I have a reset scores button down at the bottom, so I can totally reset it. But let's go ahead, let's leave that there, and then I'm going to go to the next slide with a question, and look at that. My score came over, so it's keeping the score there, and then I can add, again, I can add, of course, I haven't revealed the answer yet, but I'm just showing you. See, I can add that, and look, it's going to continue to keep the score on those slides. So this is what we are aiming for. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, basically, the secret for this is something called macros, okay? What are macros? Well, macros, it's basically a form of programming, okay, that allows you to tell PowerPoint to do things that it doesn't normally do or isn't normally able to do. Now, if you're like me, you might find macros a little intimidating. You're like, oh, I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to do that. Well, I thought the same thing. And after a while, I just became more and more curious. And especially with ChatGPT coming around, all this AI, I realized, oh, this is a way I can create some simple macros without having to be a programmer. So for this one you just saw, that's exactly what I did. I used ChatGPT to generate the code, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close out of this. And now I have a new one here, okay? This does not have any macros in it yet, because I want to show you how you're going to add the macros to make the score, okay? So I'll just, just show you. See, when I click the plus, nothing happens. Nothing. See? Okay, so this is my base presentation. So if you have an existing set of slides with your review, with your quiz, here's what you're going to add, like what I have here. I have a text box here at the top with team 1. I have a text box here with team 2, okay? Then I have a shape. This is just a rectangle, and then a text box with the 0 in it, okay? And the same thing over here. I have a 0 text box, I have a shape. And then the other items that I added are these icons, which all I did was go to Insert, Icons, and I just did plus. See? I used this plus, and I did a minus. And I used this minus, and I just colored the plus green, and I colored the minus red, okay? So these are the objects that I added to my PowerPoint, all right? Now, the other thing you need to do, once you add these, you've got to name them a certain way. And that's going to come from ChatGPT. So let me go over, and well, let me show you real quick. Okay, if I go to, I'm going to go to Home, I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to go to, Selection pane. Okay. I named my text box, this one, I called it Score Team A, okay? So you just go in over here and you give it a new name. This one's called Score Team A, and then this one is called Score Team B. That's the only ones I really have to rename. So let me show you why I named them that. And this comes from the code, okay? So now I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. Now, here's what I want to tell you about ChatGPT. We know ChatGPT is cool. It can do all kinds of cool stuff, like generate code. However, remember, it can be kind of, I don't want to say dumb, but sometimes, it can't, to be fair, it's not a mind reader. So here was my original prompt. I said, I'd like a simple macro to keep score in a quiz review game I'm creating in PowerPoint. Can you help? And of course, it always wants to help. And it came back with this macro. But as I started working with it, there were things it didn't do the way I wanted. So this worked. This first macro that it came up with worked, but it did not carry the score over from slide to slide. So it's like I could update the score on a slide, but then when I went to the next slide, it was still showing 0. So there was some back and forth with ChatGPT, and then I finally got to, and I don't want to intimidate you with this, or scare you, but I finally got to this, okay? So I finally got to this code that worked the way I want it to. And then it told me, too, what I needed to name. So that's where the naming came from. It told me in these text boxes that I just showed you, you're going to name them Score Team A, Score Team B, because that's what the code is pulling from, okay? And then it told me which buttons to create and assign. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay. But here's what I want to show you. So I said to ChatGPT, I said, hey, I'm making a video and I want to tell people a good prompt to use, and so they don't have all this issue that I had when I did it. So the big thing you want to remember when you're working with ChatGPT is you want to be very specific as possible. My first prompt was kind of vague, I really didn't give it a lot of information. So here's a prompt where it's very specific. It's bullet by bullet. It has everything that ChatGPT needs so that it will make the code the way I want. All right. So that is what this code is. All right. Now, if you are part of my Make It Fun Society membership, I will actually have this exact code available over there. And if you want to learn more about it, I'll link to it in the description below. But for the purposes of this video, just make sure your prompt is very specific and you'll get some code. And then what you can do is copy the code. So once you have your code generated, now we are ready to add a macro. All right. So here's how to add a macro or macros to your presentation. First of all, you need to make sure you have this tab. This is called the Developer tab. You may or may not have it. If you don't have it, you can add it by going to File, and then you're going to go to Options, and then you're going to go to Customize Ribbon. And within Customize Ribbon, you can see all these different. So a lot of times for some people, the Developer tab is unchecked. So you need to check the Developer box to make sure that you have that access. Okay, and then hit OK. So once I'm in the Developer tab, I'm going to go to Visual Basic. Okay, and in Visual Basic, I'm going to say Insert Module. And this is where I'm going to paste the code that ChatGPT gave me. So I'm just going to paste. That's all that code that they gave me. I can save, Oh, now this is important. When I add code, the VBA code, this presentation cannot be in a regular PowerPoint file format. So it's warning me here. It's saying, this type of file can't be macro free, which is what .pptx is macro free. Do you want to continue to save this file as a macro free presentation? I'm going to say no. What I actually want to do is save it as a PowerPoint macro enabled presentation. So that's important. You want to make sure you save it as that .pptm. I'll save it, okay, because now my macros will work. Okay. So now this is a macro enabled presentation. Now I have to go in. My next step is I need to now assign buttons. These my buttons, I need to assign the macro to them. All right. So to do that, so for example, when I click on the plus, I want the macro to run. That's going to add 10 points to this score. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go up to Insert. I'm going to say Action. And then here, Run Macro. Add points A. Okay. Then on the minus, I'm going to hit Action, Run Macro, Subtract points A. And then OK. And then over here, I'm going to make this one Run Macro, Add points B. Great. And then this one's going to be Subtract. Run macros, subtract points B. Okay. All right. I only have them assigned on this one slide right now. So on this one, I can either manually go in and do that for each one of these again, or I could copy and paste. Once you have your macros assigned, then you can also, duplicate these slides so you don't have to keep, assign, but you can do it however you want. Now, the other thing I like to do is a reset scores. And this one, I'm going to run the macro init scores. So it's like initializing the scores. So that's going to reset. And by the way, ChatGPT told me that. So there's that. Okay. So now, if I want to just do a quick test, I can go to slideshow from current slide, and there's that 10. Give them 20 just for I don't know, just for fun. And then I click, and look, they're carrying over. And if I click again, see, they're going to stay there. And then I go backwards. I can reset the scores, and there you go. So this is very good. It worked just the way I wanted it. Everything's working, so this is great. So now I know that these are good. If I want, I can, I can copy and paste these elements here at the top onto other slides. I can, same thing with the reset scores. Or if I want to add new slides, I can just select these, right click, and duplicate, and then I can just update the question and answer, however you want to do that. Now, once again, I'll just say that for those who are members of my Make It Fun Society, I will have the full code available for you to just copy and paste into your own presentation. I'll also actually have the fully built template for you, so you can just grab it, and then all you have to do is update the questions and answers. So I'll put a link to the Make It Fun Society in the description below. But otherwise, hopefully for anyone else, you've got plenty of information. You now understand, hey, this is how I can add macros. This is how I can add scoring. And you can go use the power of ChatGPT to code your own presentation. So I hope you found this helpful. I want to thank you as always for watching, and we will see you next time.